Hello everyone, my name is Jonathan Villaman and I am one of the two co-chairs for the AIA Florida Associate Director at Large. I'd like to welcome you to another installment of Friday Facts, where I like to attempt to summarize all the happenings within AIA Florida and some of the things that are happening at a national level within AIA, as well as some other topics that I may find interesting that I would like to share with you all. As a reminder, some of the information that I am presenting is from a personal point of view, and it may not completely line up with AIA's Florida official stance or any other entity that may appear within the video. When it is my personal opinion, I will make the effort to make it clear that that's what I'm expressing at that particular moment. So, today's topics are actually going to cover a variety of things at the local and national level, and if you'd like to jump to any one particular topic, I invite you to look at the timestamp below so you go straight to the topic that you want to listen to. And the topics are the AIA Honor and Awards availability, the 2 weeks worth of Friday Facts, which includes the slate of candidates for the Florida board, the upcoming webinars, a Resiliency bill update, the Honor Award winners for Florida, and a reminder about Qualifier license number requirement. And finally, some resources on permit streaming. So, without further ado, let's just jump into it. AIA Honor Awards. The currently open for submission honors are for architecture. The entrant must be a U.S. licensed architect, and the submitting architect do not have to be the head of the project team, and projects must be credited with every substantial contributor. The projects can be of new construction, renovations, and restorations. They may be located anywhere in the world, but must have been designed by a U.S. licensed architect. And projects must have been completed since January 1st, 2016. For the architecture firm award, the architecture firm is open to any individual firm or successor firm or organization of architects whose home office is based in the U.S. Members of the AIA Board of Directors, Strategic Council, and members of their firms may not be nominated. For the gold medal, it is open to single individual, living or deceased, or two individuals who have created a body of work, distinguished architectural work. Only one gold medal is awarded each year. Living gold medal recipients are automatically elevated to fellowship, honorary membership, or honorary fellowship in the institute as eligible. And once again, members of the AIA Board of Directors, the Strategic Council, and members of their firms may not be nominated. As for the interior architecture, entrants must be any U.S. licensed architect. Submitting architects do not have to be the head of the team, and projects must credit every substantial contributor. The projects may be of new construction, renovations, and restorations. Projects may be located anywhere in the world, but once again, must have been designed by a U.S. licensed architect. Projects must have been completed since January 1st, 2016. On the Regional and Urban Design Award, the entrants must be owners or individual practitioners, private design firms, public agencies, civic organizations, and public interest groups can nominate projects or programs in which they were involved. A U.S. licensed architect must be the author of the project. Submitting architects do not have to be the head of the team, and projects must credit every substantial contributor. The projects are of urban design projects, planning programs, civic improvements, campus plans, environmental programs, redevelopment projects, or other similar projects and programs may be entered. Individual buildings are not eligible. Size and location of the project or program are not factors. Incomplete or ongoing projects or programs may be entered if a significant portion has been completed, implemented, or adopted by a local jurisdiction or authority. If complete, projects must have been finished since January 1st, 2016. And for the 25-year award. The 25-year award showcases buildings that set a precedent. The award is conferred on building that has stood the test of time for 25 to 35 years and continues to set standards of excellence for its architectural design and significance. The entrants must be AIA chapters, knowledge communities, and members may submit nominations. The projects must have been completed between 1987 and 1997. Must have been designed by a U.S. licensed architect at the time of the project completion, and must be in a substantially completed form, in good condition, and not fundamentally altered from its originating intent or original. AIA Florida and the AIA Florida Caribbean region gladly present this special preview of candidates for AIA Florida and AIA Florida Caribbean offices. For First Vice President and President-elect for the 2023 President, it's Beverly Frank, AIA. Vice President for 2022 to 2023, 2 positions available. We have Elizabeth Camargo, Francis Luzier, and Hernan Rivera, all AIA. For the Associate Director at Large for 2022 and 2023, only 1 position is available. We have Shadia Rasoul Jaramillo, Associate AIA, and Zach Slagle, Associate AIA. For Regional Counselor to the AIA Strategic Council for the 2022-2024, only 1 position available. We have Mariela Bravo Pascual, Jeffrey Huber, FAIA, and Nati Soto, FAIA. For Regional Associate Director, we have Arthur Sheffield, Associate AIA, for the 2022-2023 years. Only 1 position available. In addition to Florida's weekly spring webinar series, AIA Florida has partnered with Old Castle Coastal and APG University to offer free webinars to AIA members. Hosted by APG University, these webinars cover a variety of masonry content and offer free continuing education credit. Furthermore, the schedule for AIA Florida Spring Series webinar has also been expanded. Some of the upcoming topics are LEAD version 4.1 changes on May 27th, the Architect's Professional Liability Toolbox, and Insurance/Risk Management Primer 2.0 on June the 3rd, using PICP to meet stormwater treatment objectives on June the 10th, Trending Accessible Design Standards, Restrooms, Locker Rooms, and Adjacent Public Spaces on June 10th as well, Design Tactics for Stone Masonry Products on June 24th. For more information or to register, visit the APGU website as well as the AIA Florida webinar website down in the links below. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has signed SB 1954 into law on Wednesday. On Wednesday, I mean May the 12th. The bill establishes the Resilient Florida Grant in the Department of Environmental Protection, or DPE, which will complete a comprehensive statewide flood, vulnerability, and sea level rise data set, develop an annual statewide flooding and sea level rise resiliency plan for the governor and legislature, and implement an assessment system for projects eligible for inclusion in the plan. If you'd like to learn more about it, as usual, follow the link down below where it will take you to the Florida Senate website, in which you'll be able to find more detailed information. AIA Florida Honor Award winners. The winners for 2021 Honor Awards are Rick Logan, AIA, for gold medal, Ronak Nichols, AIA, for the silver medal, Anthony Tony Pulata Chapter Award goes to AIA Gainesville and AIA Orlando, while the William G. McMinn FAIA Award for Outstanding Architectural Education Contributors goes to John Sandell, Associate AIA. The Associate Member of the Year goes to Brianna Johnson, Associate AIA. The Bob Graham Architectural Awareness Award goes to Scott Nichols. And Builder of the Year is EWI Construction, and the Object Award goes to John Sandell, Associate AIA. Congratulations to all for well-deserving honor awards. We're always looking for people to recognize within the community, and we appreciate everyone's work, contribution, and dedication to making the profession better every year. Thank you once again. As a reminder, due to the legislation enacted in 2020, architecture firms are no longer required to obtain a certificate of authorization. Instead, architecture is practiced through business organization with a licensed architect as the qualifying agent. The qualifier's license number will now be displayed on letterhead and advertisements where the certificate of authorization, or AA number, once was. The qualifier's numbers does not need to be displayed on a business card. However, the qualifier's number will also appear in the title block on architectural drawings in place of the firm license number. I believe this comes quite important when you're practicing under a large enough business instead of a single proprietor or a very small firm. Technical guides developed by AIA Florida, Florida Engineering Society, and Building Officials Association of Florida have been listed in this website with a current list of resources that includes a 4-part session for creating code compliant documents. Part 1 is the introduction, 2 is the FBC government sheet, 3 is a life safety plan sample, and 4 is the area for increasing calculator. Additionally, there are 3 guides to creating and processing electronic documents, one for the building department, another one for the contractor, and the last one for the design professionals. At the bottom of the list is a guide for building officials about the practice of architects and engineers. These are valuable tools that we can use when engaging building officials and contractors and when submitting for permits, particularly with the digital versions of them. This would be a valuable tool for anyone who has encountered any issues with building officials or local governmental bodies that are not quite familiar with the process and with technology. This would be a great tool for you to use to help them along the process and managing the new technology. AIA Florida Magazine. This is just a reminder that the Florida Caribbean Architect Magazine welcomes the submissions of your work for consideration in the magazine, especially recent architectural projects and stories that expand the narrative of the region's architecture. In short, we're looking for any and all content for engagement and ways to promote the good work that we know that our members are doing out there. So please take a few moments to follow the link to submit something, and if you need help doing so, please reach out to somebody within the board, within your local chapter, just anywhere. We'd like to get the word out about your particular projects and or initiatives. And once again, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to listen to this information. I hope you found it helpful and useful, and I'll see you next time. Bye.